Well, hello everybody. Today we're going to be flying in the Quest Kodiak. Going to be going from Whiteman, KWHP to Lancaster area to KWJF. So let's get her going here. Now, this video is done from a replay. It's a short little 30-mile flight, and unfortunately I had switched off the avionics before I did the replay, so we've got no avionics. So 99.999% of this flight is going to be from the outside, primarily just to show the ortho for XP tiles and what a good job they do of the Southern California area and out near Lancaster and so on. So we'll get the passengers on board here fairly quickly. It was a good flight. Still having problems with the G1000 in programming it, but we got it done, so we were able to do the flight. So like I said, we got passengers on board. It was a SimBuddy virtual airline flight, done on the general aviation level, and we'll get this turbo up and running and be on our way. G1000 is about the only thing I don't like in this particular airplane. Other than that, the Quest Kodiak is a real joy to fly and very dependable. And we wanted to make this a shorter video, so once we got the passengers in, music playing and them seat belted, we'll be heading down the taxiway to the far end of the runway. So we're going to speed that up a little bit for you, otherwise it gets a little bit boring. This is also the first flight I've done using my rudder pedals, my Thrustmaster rudder pedals, and it's going to take some getting used to. In the past I've always used my X55 Pro stick for the yaw, and as you can see, I'm not quite used to it yet, but practice makes perfect. So let's get down to the end of the runway here and get going. Check to make sure we've got our flaps set for takeoff. And also during some of this flight, you'll be able to see how in X-Plane 11, how the reflections from the orthos on the underbelly of the airplane with the cargo pod on there, and it looks pretty cool. All right, so let's get her going. Rolling takeoff start. Give her full power and let's get down the runway. It won't take a lot of it. And rotate. So we say goodbye to Whiteman. It's only going to be about a 15-minute flight, so. And we go ahead and start turning onto our course heading. And you can see this is all done with ortho for X-Plane. or XP, I'm sorry, Ortho for XP, which is a free program on the org, and I wanted to try it out, and I'm very pleased with the outcome. Good opportunity to see the reflections off that cargo pod, which I thought looked pretty cool. We'll head over the mountains here, and we'll speed it up a little bit, because where we're going is just over the mountains on the other side. And that bobbing a little bit, that was the autopilot compensating for the some of the turbulence we had, but you know, light airplanes, you get used to that. And we're a little bit low, so we're going to pull up here and so we can clear the top of this hill. Okay, we start our descent, and you can see a dark area just about where the tail is. That's the airport, so we're going to start making our base turn here. Go ahead and put it back on normal speed for our landing. see our airfield. Alrighty, here we go. Good. Altitude's good. Glide path is good. And we've got a very long runway. We can bring big jets in here. So this little airplane's got no issues at all. Except it has a tendency of floating a little bit. But other than that, it's looking good. And touchdown, we're down. And this is where I'm not used to these rudder pedals. But we'll get it. Everybody's safe. Not a bad landing. So we'll get off the runway here. We'll get pulled up here, get the engine shut down, let the passengers out, and call it a day. So this has been our quick little flight of the bus Kodiak. So, glad y'all came along for the flight, had a little fun. Thanks a lot for watching, and until next time, as I always say, safe flying and wave to the jet. 737. Goodbye for now.